Markets Now is brought to you by Durostack Trait Technology, the latest innovation from Syngenta. Available for the 2027 season, Durostack technology features 3 powerful modes of action to outsmart, outmaneuver, and outmatch corn rootworms every move.
Welcome to Markets Now. I'm Michelle Rook with Hillari Mason of Pro Farmer with the February WSDA report analysis. And Hillary, this is generally not a very big report from USDA, is it?
It's typically not, no.
So USDA did not disappoint, but we did get a few little minute changes. Talk about what they did on the corn balance sheet domestically.
Yep, 100 million bushel increase to corn exports. We'll take it. Bumped exports to 3.3 billion bushels. I don't think the market was really expecting that, but you know the market in general is pretty subdued. The trade afterwards, so that tells me that obviously they're expecting it at some point, probably.
So ending stocks down to about 2.1 billion bushels. This doesn't change a lot, but at least we're going the right direction.
We sure are, yes.
So do you expect that we're going to see that balance sheet kind of continue to consolidate here or go? Is there any possibility of getting below 2 billion bushels at all?
I don't think it's out of the question. I certainly don't, but we'll just have to see kind of how the chips fall down the road. So
talk as well about what we did on the South American production numbers for corn.
Yeah, minimal changes on the corn acreage in South America.
Yeah, we didn't change really anything on Brazil or Argentina. Argentina almost surprised me just a little bit because they have been dry and it is impacting their corn crop, isn't it?
It certainly is. I would expect that there will be some changes in production in Argentina down the road. We'll see. Maybe even Brazil. So we'll see what shakes out there.
Global ending stocks did come down almost 2 million metric tons, though. Where did that come from on a world basis on corn?
Yeah, so obviously the changes in the U.S. and also in South America. So that's where the changes came from.
Okay, so let's talk about soybeans. Ending stocks on a U.S. basis, what did USDA do there?
No changes on the soybean balance sheet. So yeah, left it all the same for now.
Were you surprised because exports have been starting to come back, and what is USDA doing with the China business that has been announced?
Nothing so far. So we'll see what shakes out there. Hopefully, we see some increases in exports down the road, but we'll see. So.
Also talk about the South American numbers in terms of the soybean production side, because we did see some changes there, right?
Yeah, we did see an increase in Brazilian production, 2 million metric tons. Again, not completely unexpected. Pretty good crop down there. So yeah, not unexpected.
And a lot of the private forecasts have been above that 180 million metric tons mark already, right?
Yes, we've seen estimates all over the board, and that's not been out of the norm over the past few years. So we'll see what shakes out again there in the next few months.
Last year, USDA was so slow to change the Brazilian production estimate. Are you surprised that they're making a change this early in the game, or?
No, I don't. No, I'm not surprised at all. I think it's a good crop down there. There are some issues that are cropping up, so we may see it pull back in the coming months. But the USDA is optimistic, and I think for good reason. So.
They did not change Argentina production on soybeans. Again, did that surprise you because of all of the weather issues, the dryness that we've heard from there?
That's a great question. I think it's still pretty early there too. I think there will be some changes down the road, but yeah, it's probably a little bit early in that stage as well. So
yeah, we did see a little bit of a change in the world soybean balance sheet too.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Minor changes, not unexpected.
Okay, wheat. The domestic number actually, our ending stocks went up a little bit. How much?
Very mildly. Just some changes, modest changes to seed use increases. So.
Okay, but we don't like to see that number go up. It went up last month, and so the wheat market just can't catch any favors here, can it?
Yeah, it really can't. But it is what it is. I mean, I hate to be callous, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So.
Yeah. So from a world perspective, did we see any changes on the world balance sheet for wheat?
Not any unexpected changes on the wheat balance sheet. But yeah, I mean, we did see a bit of a decrease in world ending stocks there, but it's still a big number. We still have a large global supply of wheat. So
Hillari, now that we have this report out of the way, talk about what the market is going to be focused on here moving forward.
Absolutely, South America. I mean, it's going to continue to be the focus. I mean, we're seeing some really wet weather trends crop up in areas of Brazil. You're seeing quality problems in soybeans, and farmers they're harvesting 30% soybeans. They don't know what to do with them. Elevators won't take them, and they're not going to put them in their bin. So we're seeing some issues from that perspective. But overall, I mean, the crop's in good shape. But we'll continue to kind of see what shakes out there. And then with the safrinha crop, those plantings are rapidly occurring, but that ideal planting window for the second safrinha corn crop is closing in on us. It's about the third week of February, so we'll see what happens or what gets planted by that time frame. So, and then too, obviously, I mean, planting in the U.S. is creeping up on us too, so we'll keep a close eye on that. And then also, we saw a daily sale from China soybeans yesterday. We'll continue to watch that closely to see if we keep seeing business from them. So
yeah, what do the market bulls need in the China business coming to the market? How these flash sales, how readily do they have to come before we don't get tired or impatient?
Sure, I think we have to. I mean, often they have to continue pretty often, and also we need some follow-through rhetoric over the increase in purchases from China that drove the market up last week. We need follow-through on that rhetoric to keep the market from getting worn out.
Old crop, new crop spreads really widened out last week. What are they doing this week?
Yeah, we saw some pretty intense bull spreading last week. Yesterday we saw some more bear spreading. It's kind of gone back to that bull spreading trend today. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week shakes out. So
okay, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Hillari Mason with Pro Farmer. That is Markets Now.
With corn rootworm costing farmers up to $1 billion a year, you need the right strategy. Introducing Durostack trait technology, featuring 3 powerful modes of action to strike corn rootworm at full force. Outsmart, outmaneuver, and outmatch their every move with the industry's first triple BT protein stack built for corn rootworm control. Take back your yield potential. Make your move at Durostack.com. Available for the 2027 season.